Let me ask you something straight. Have you ever had that feeling in your gut that she liked you, but you couldn't prove it? She smiled, she laughed at your jokes. She even texted back faster than usual. But then, suddenly cold, distant like someone flipped a switch. And you're left sitting there wondering, did I just imagine it all? No, brother. You didn't see women rarely say it outright when they're into you? Not because they're playing games, but because they're waiting to see if you are the man who gets it, without needing it spelled out. And that's where 99% of men fall off the map. They chase too soon, they say too much. They force something that was already in their hands. But you're about to see the truth. Because when a woman genuinely likes you, she gives off 3 undeniable signals. And if you know what to look for, you'll never be confused again. This isn't about tricks. It's not about pretending. It's about finally seeing what's always been right in front of you. Let's decode her behavior. Because after this, you'll never miss the signs again. Ready? Let's dive in. Signal 1. Her energy changes around you. Look, men lie. Women do too, but energy doesn't. And if you're even halfway paying attention, you'll notice this one a mile away. When a woman likes you, truly likes you, she won't need to say it. Her entire presence will start whispering it before her mouth ever does. The shift is subtle at first. She starts acting different around you. Her walls don't just come down. They fall with grace. Now let's kill a myth right away. Not every woman who's giggling in your DMS is into you. And not every woman who plays hard to get is playing a game. Sometimes hard to get is just, I don't want you, and friendly is just polite dismissal. But when she likes you, you feel the difference. Her voice softens, not in volume. In intention, she might talk to other guys with casual interest. But when she talks to you, there's a presence, like the world is on mute and you're the only thing on the screen. Her eyes linger just a split second longer. Not enough to be obvious, but enough to burn. And when she laughs at your joke, it's not just, ha-ha, it's don't stop talking. Her body subtly mirrors yours. Her legs angle toward you, even when she's pretending not to care. Her face lights up when you walk into a room, even if her mouth doesn't say it. Why? Because emotions leak before they speak. And when a woman starts to feel something real, she doesn't always tell you with her words. She tells you with her openness, with the way she listens when you speak, with the way she remembers a random thing you said 2 weeks ago, that you forgot yourself. She starts investing emotionally quietly. Small check-ins, little compliments. Curious questions about your past. Not because she's nosy, because she's building a space for you in her story. And here's the kicker. She might not even realize she's doing it. That's what makes it real. Women are emotional radar machines. They don't make moves the way men do. They test the air, they study patterns. They make subtle plays in the shadows to see if you're paying attention, if her energy becomes gentle, receptive and intentional when she's around you, if she becomes more feminine, even in the way she stands or talks. Brother. She's giving you the green light without saying a single word. Now here's what not to do. Don't press, don't get weird. Don't get overly excited like a kid getting his first crush. Just lean into your calm, let her signals marinate. Because when she senses you're grounded, and not needy for her validation. That's when she feels safe to send more signals. Remember, this attention is loud. But attraction is quiet, and when her energy shifts in your direction, that's not random, that's instinct. Don't miss it. Signal 2, she makes space for you in her life. Even if she doesn't know why. Here's what they won't tell you. A woman only makes time for what she feels emotionally tied to. She might say she's busy, she might claim her schedule's packed. But if she wants you in her world, you'll know no woman's too busy for a man. She's genuinely into, she'll create time. That's your second signal. And it's a powerful one when she starts carving out space for you. Not because she has to, but because she wants to. Even if it doesn't make logical sense. Think about this. You might be just an acquaintance. A co-worker, someone she met through a friend. But now she's messaging you out of nowhere. She's asking how your day went. She's recommending a song she randomly thought you'd like. That's not a coincidence. That's her inner world tugging toward you. She finds reasons to be around. She shows up to events she knows you'll attend. She subtly aligns her path to cross yours. Not by chance, but by choice. And if you listen closely, she'll drop emotional anchors in conversation. She'll say things like, "I was telling my friend about what you said the other day," or "I remembered you like this coffee spot. I was just there, why does that matter?" Because it means she's mentally referencing you. You're becoming a thread in her daily life. Not just a guy she texts when she's bored, but a man whose presence is emotionally sticky. She doesn't always know why she wants to reach out. She just feels pulled to do it. And that's what makes this signal so undeniable. She might not declare "I like you," but if you're suddenly part of her plans, part of her thoughts, part of her small moments, that's deeper than words. Let's get psychological for a second. The female mind is associative. It doesn't just remember facts. It remembers feelings connected to moments. So when you make her laugh or say something that hits her emotionally, her brain attaches your name to that feeling. And that attachment grows quietly. Day by day, text by text. Thought by thought, eventually you become comfort. You become that thing she doesn't want to let go of. Even if she's not sure why, here's what you do when you spot this signal. Don't rush in, don't get cocky. And definitely don't start treating her like she's already yours. Instead, respond with stoic warmth. Stay present, be authentic. Give her just enough to keep the fire alive. Because once she starts making space for you and you don't abuse it, she starts wondering, why does it feel better when he's around? Why does it feel less when he's not? And that, my friend, is how obsession begins. Signal 3, her guard drops. But only around you. Every woman walks through the world with armor. Not just because she wants to, but because she has to. There are expectations. Judgment's eyes always watching. So she builds emotional walls. Not out of cruelty, but out of survival. But when a woman likes you, really feels you, the armor starts to slip. Not all at once, not in some grand Hollywood moment. But piece by quiet piece, you'll notice the shift. Suddenly, the perfectly rehearsed, social version of her isn't what you get anymore. You start to see the unfiltered version. The one she usually hides. She talks about her fears, her past, not in a dramatic sob story way, without letting her think she owns the matchbox, like she's slowly handing you the map to her inner world. Because deep down she hopes you won't run away. Most men don't understand this signal. They think when a woman shares something deep, it's just conversation. It's not. It's intimacy in motion. She's showing you vulnerability. And vulnerability is her ultimate currency. It means she sees you not just as someone interesting, but as someone safe. She'll go from surface-level chatter to "I never told anyone this, but," or "I've always felt like," and she won't even realize. She's opening up because she feels at ease with you. You'll also see it in her body language. The nervous fidgeting disappears. The self-conscious correcting of her appearance fades. She becomes more fluid, more authentic. This is her saying without saying, "I can be myself around you." You might even notice her emotions get amplified around you. Not because she's unstable, but because she's no longer pretending. If something excites her, she lets it show. If something bothers her, she'll express it not out of hostility, but out of comfort. This is important. Women don't show real emotion to men they don't trust. So if she drops her guard, if she lets you see her raw edges, her doubts, her dreams, her anger, her laughter, she's handing you something sacred. The biggest mistake men make, they mistake emotional exposure for drama, or they fumble it by trying to fix her number. She doesn't want a repairman. She wants a witness. Be that witness, hold space. Don't try to control her feelings. Just understand them, because when she feels seen, she becomes attached. And here's the kicker. Once a woman shows you that unguarded version of herself, she's not doing that with anyone else. Not at the same time, not in the same way. You're no longer just a guy to her. You're now a chapter in her story. And she wants to see where it goes. Let's bring this home. You don't need money. You don't need fame. You don't need to be the loudest guy in the room. You just need to pay attention, because a woman who truly likes you will never say it out loud. At first she'll show it in the shift of her energy, in the space she makes for you, and in the walls she chooses to let down. Only for you, but only if you're man enough to notice. And if you're reading this far, you're already one of the rare few who does. Now I want you to comment below with just one word. Noticed? Because once you notice, you can't unsee it. And the game changes forever. If this hits you in the chest like truth usually does, hit that subscribe button. Join the Stoic Guide and never miss another signal again. We're just getting started. Stay grounded, stay alert. And remember, the strongest men are the ones who don't chase. They observe. Until next time.